Hello, water signs Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. So let's see. For water signs, what message does water signs need to know? For some of you, right now, you're manifesting, okay? So you need to be clear on what the outcome that you actually want, okay? And for some of you, it's about faithfulness as well, because fidelity builds up strong relationships. All right. So this is for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other message here for water signs do they need to know? Your situation, you got heaven. Okay. So for some of you right now, your loved ones are always with you. Okay. Some of you right now, you could be receiving a message from heaven. Okay. From a loved one who's passed away. Some of you need to focus on what's in front of you right now. Okay, so I'm going to read to you now, Heaven. Your loved ones are always with you. True love never dies. This includes the love of a family, friends, and animal companions. There is an extensive evidence to prove this. Our loved ones in heaven want the best for us at all times, including in our relationships. So talking to a departed loved ones about relationships can be helpful. You don't have to be psychic medium to talk to your loved ones because they can hear you whenever you communicate with them. Whether you want to say a few words about a happy event in your life or ask for support during this testing time, your loved ones are available to you. When you select this card, it's a reminder from the angelic realm that life and true love are eternal. Our departed loved ones still have, only in a different realm on a different plane of existence. Be in the habit of saying a few words from time to time to your loved ones, sharing your joys with them and asking for support when you need it. Okay? So for right now, for some of you right now, you got a message from somebody that could have passed away that are always with you and you can still talk to them. Okay? And you also need to focus on what's in front of you right now, okay? Because some of you right now, you do need healing, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now, ahead. Focus on what's in front of you. The popular metaphor for this life reminds us that no one drives while looking continuously in the rear view mirror, because it's not safe to do so. You need to keep your eyes on the road ahead of the majority of the time in order to drive safely. The same principle is in true of life. The person you dwell the person who dwells too much on the past misses out on what immediately ahead, sometimes with painful consequences. Consider the difference between a person who reacts to a current relationship based on how someone unkind treated them in the past. Contrast with the person who lives in the present and does not color events with emotions from the past. One is likely to respond as if the past is being replaced at times, while the other will see things as they really are and respond accordingly. When you select this card, the angelic realm is reminding you to learn from the past, but to look ahead more often than to look backwards. In order to move forward, you need to see where you're going. Okay? So, for somebody here right now, you need to kind of release the past. Okay? Stop focusing on the past hurt. Okay? Focus on what's in front of you now. Because right now is the time of where healing will take place here. All right? And the message from heaven is your loved ones are always with you. All right? Now, for some of you right now, somebody could be up in their ego. Okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but there's definitely been some form of loss. Okay? For some of you, it was Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. but the illusion of being trapped or accept responsibility for your situation, then make choices that support your path to happiness here. There could be addictions or some unhealthy habits you had in the past, okay, especially if you was dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay. Some of you could experience some form of loss because you're focusing on the negative here, okay. So for some of you right now, you need to kind of set yourself free, okay, from past hurt or ego. Bottom of the deck, you got the magician here, all right. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be success will manifest if you believe it. You can do it, okay. So for some of you right now, you probably do to talk a lot to your ancestors or people that's passed away, okay? But for some of you, it's like I said, you need to focus on the now, the present, what's in front of you, okay? Because some of you are focusing on negativity, okay? Or things not turning out the way you anticipated. But it's about forgiveness of self or others right now, okay? Everything happens for a reason here, water signs. So, but you need to look for the hidden blessings between all of this, okay? So if you've been dealing with somebody here who's been very materialistic, very work focused, up in their ego, okay? And you're going to be set free from this. So I aim for somebody. You're going to be set free from people and things that no longer serve you. Fast communication will be coming through as well regarding this. Some of you, it could be fast communication regarding somebody's health, okay? But for some of you right now, somebody here isn't actually could be coming across very unreliable. Some of you, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Tell me about this ego here, because for some of you right now, you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. Okay. For some of you right now, it's about stability. Okay. Some of you could be feeling trapped with a father figure. Okay, somebody who's very disciplined. Could be an older man to you, okay? If he's not your father, you could be a father-in-law or grandfather for some of you, okay? But somebody's definitely getting over some form of loss here, okay? Somebody who was up in their ego and their pride, okay, who could have some form of addiction, okay, or some unhealthy habits, but someone's moving forward here, okay, or moving on, all right? Somebody might need some help here for healing or for form of forgiveness, okay? Because somebody here might be having problems in rejoining the world because you got the Wheel of Fortune and that's reverse, okay? So for some of you right now, this father figure here is going through some bad luck, okay? There's definitely been some form of disruption, okay, or some unwelcome change that took place. But there's definitely been some delays and setbacks going on here, all right. But when it concerns this Knight of Pentacles here, water signs, you could be dealing with a young Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but someone's getting some bad news here, okay? Because somebody here is somebody doesn't appreciate you, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? And they could have lost out on an opportunity or lost out financially here, right? For some of you, there seems to be a lack of money or poor financial control for some of you, or lack of opportunity because somebody here could be in a third party situation here. Somebody here could be going through some form of karma here, water signs, okay? And it could be regarding somebody here who is overindulging. Could have been some gossip going on here, or somebody's lacking some form of social life here. But somebody here is coming through some unhappy ending here, okay? Because they lost out on an opportunity, they lost out financially, okay? For some of you right now, somebody here could have even gone through some form of passing because with this Five of Cups here, somebody was lying here, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. For some of you, somebody's lacking ideas, intellect, or unclear about their thinking right now, okay? Because some of you right now, somebody's refusing to compromise or give in. Someone's being very stubborn here. That's why it's going to be a loss. Could be to do with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But somebody's lying here, and it's going to be a loss. Okay, because somebody's focusing on the negative okay, and things not turning out the way they wanted them to. And somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. But for some of you right now, somebody definitely could have been very careless, okay? Mm. Somebody could have been married or in a committed relationship, but someone's going through some karmic justice right now here, water signs. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, but for some of you right now could be an Aquarius. But it's showing here that the family, the home is unstable. Okay? There's definitely some unhappy family going on here, which somebody needs to put a burden down, which could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Venus rising. But somebody here is going through some form of karma in the past regarding a third party situation where they had to choose between two. Okay? For some of you right now, there's definitely been a coffin, there's been an ending. This father figure here could be hitting rock bottom here, over getting over some form of loss. Okay? But remember, after every ending, there's a new beginning here. Okay, water signs? Because for some of you, there could have been a third party involved within a marriage. Okay? Where somebody here lost out on an opportunity or lost out financially because somebody here was definitely needing to choose between two within a stable relationship here. Water signs. Okay? At the bottom, you got the runner, right? This is somebody who's fearing intimacy or running away, or somebody here who's letting go. Okay? You're going to get some clarity and truth regarding this runner here that could have been engaged or you was in a union with this person. Okay? But there's definitely been some form of completion here. So this is for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So something's coming to an end. A marriage, a loss of a marriage. Somebody could have died who was married to somebody here and they're going through some grieving period right now here, Pisces. Because when it concerns this coffin, there was a curse. Okay? Somebody was hexing or witchcrafting or somebody's negative mindset here. And it could have been this father figure here who's been very negative that some of you might need to set yourself free from. Okay? Because when it concerns this wedding ring here, there's definitely been some form of lusting going on here. Okay? This is somebody who's involved in some forbidden love or within a non-committal relationship, but there's a lot of sexual energy going on here. Because for some of you right now, when it concerns to grounding and stability and security, you got chasing. Okay? So for some of you, somebody's in pursuit here of toxicity. They're being very resilient. Okay? Hmm. And it's to do with somebody in your family here, water signs, okay? Somebody here who is doing some black magic here in the family, who's going through some karma, a father figure here, okay, in the family for some of you. That's causing a lot of confusion, uncertainty, because the person's unsure, okay? Person's very unsure regarding this situation, so I'm just going to clarify this cursing and witchcraft that's been going on from this father figure here. Some of you, it's a Taurus, Aries, getting over some loss because someone's going through karma, okay? And for some of you right now, it could be that somebody's get some bad news regarding a lost opportunity because of a third party, because somebody was already in a committed relationship and somebody here could have been stepping out, okay? When it concerns somebody here focused on the past or focusing on negativity, somebody was lying, someone's giving up here on somebody that they love, that could be already a committed relationship, okay? Because somebody was chasing somebody who already was in a committed relationship for somebody, okay? So let's see what other message here for. This is for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yes, this person's up was up in their ego, okay? But someone's getting set free from this illusion, okay, or feeling trapped. Because for some of you, there definitely could have been somebody who was in a long-term relationship, okay? Yeah, somebody made a mistake, okay? Especially when it was hexing, and someone said, "I wish I could right my wrong." So somebody here who was thinking very negative and sending negative energy, this father figure here, okay, now wishing that they could actually right the wrong here, all right. When it concerns this lust in here in this present moment here, you have reflection, okay. So some of you could be reflecting, or this person's reflecting and being away from you has allowed me to gain some form of clarity. So this is somebody that you are not around at the moment, okay? Yeah, this is somebody who's holding back, okay? Holding back, chasing you, holding back some form of toxicity, okay? Someone said I should have expressed myself better, but someone's definitely dealing with a runner, and somebody here said I don't want to run no more. But somebody said I need more time to think. Okay? So someone has a habit here, and I don't know if it will ever change. All right? If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, so somebody made a mistake here, and now they're reflecting. And they're realizing by being away from you has allowed them to gain some form of clarity. And they also realize by holding back, they should have expressed themselves a lot more better. Because some of you could have been the mistake that someone was dealing with a girl with a snake. Okay, this is somebody empath and a narcissist paradigm here because someone here is being charmed or used here, water signs, and needs to set some form of boundary because when a person's reflecting here, saying being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, someone's saying not today. Okay, they're not dealing with the hurt. They're not avoiding conversation, calls, person, setting boundaries. Because this person's still angry here, water signs. Okay? So somebody's definitely setting boundaries here. They're holding back. Okay? They're not expressing themselves. And it's all about love. Okay? Love of a loss of a loved one here. It's definitely unconditional love. And it's all about self love here. Okay? Because some of you is here who's holding back. You should have expressed yourself more clearly or better. It's about unconditional love. They didn't know how to express the love or self love, okay? Because you got cassette here. Somebody's definitely outdated thinking, especially when it concerns wedding rings, okay? Somebody wants to do the old fashioned way, okay? Somebody could even be looking back over old photos right now of a wedding that took place in the past. Oh, because someone definitely needs healing the heart right now. Because somebody definitely is freeing himself from a toxic relationship or from some form of addiction right now. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here, water signs, because somebody definitely was very stubborn and there was a loss. Somebody was very materialistic and it was up in their ego. Okay, but someone's saying now, setting boundaries, saying not today. And as much as they love this person, it's all about self love now. Someone's going to start loving themselves once they get over this loss. And for some of you, like I said, it could have been somebody here that passed away that you can still speak to. Okay, that's in the family. Yeah, you got endings. Sometimes you need to let go before you can move on upwards, okay? And you also got language. So mind your language, I'm hearing, okay? Somebody could be very argumentative right now, especially when you're going through some form of loss or grieving right now, okay? In the family, somebody here is definitely fearing some form of intimacy, okay? And they're letting go. So I'm going to read that to you now, ending. No, first of all, I'm going to read to you language. Mind your language. Okay. This is for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Mind your language. Most people unwittingly misuse their language in ways that limit their perception of reality. For example, consider the following statement: I'll never be happy. It's wrong to disagree with the imam, minister, priest, rabbi, vicar. She makes me sad. I didn't get into the university of my choice, which is a disaster. I must do what my family or culture expect of me. I should feel like this. Things are better for everyone else. Now, all of the above statements are not based on facts, but on perception. Notice how the words in italic influences the tone of the statement. Words are like always, ever, never, etc. are usually over generalization. The word wrong is a judgment. However, sometimes judgments can be based on social conditions rather than on facts. This means that you must be careful when applying sweeping judgments that lead to incorrect conclusions. No one makes us sad. Our reaction to what someone else says or does is what makes a person sad. Not getting into a chosen university isn't a disaster. It might be accurate to say it's a disappointment, but the word disaster is a form of castroph- catastrophizing. Now, swapping the word disappointing for disaster in your description will have a significant impact on how you feel. Words like must and mustn't, should and shouldn't need to be used with caution too, because when unwittingly misapplied, they can put pressure on you to do or not to do certain things. Our final example shows how when someone makes a sweeping comparative statement, it can lead to feelings of sadness or bitterness. Words like better, greater, happier, etc. When applied, sorry about this. Sorry about that water sound. Okay. Yeah, might repeat this again. Our final example shows how when someone makes a sweeping comparative statement, it can lead to a feeling of sadness or bitterness. Words like better, greater, happier, etc. When applied with overgeneralization like the words everyone else are likely to cause the person making a statement to feel worse by comparison. Now, when you select this card, it's a reminder that your words are very powerful here, water signs. They can directly influence the quality of your life for good or for ill, depending on how you habitually choose to represent or misrepresent the facts based on the words you use. Make it a priority to mind your language in order to improve your overall sense of well being by not unwittingly talking your mood down. Okay? Because for some of you, it's yeah, where out of the heart overflows your words. So it's coming from somewhere deep. And you're manifesting here, water signs. So you're, whatever you actually saying you're creating. 'Cause wherever the mind goes, the body will follow here. Okay? Some of you can't be doing the blame game as, oh, this person made me do this, or because of this person, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this situation here. No, because nobody can't make you do anything unless you first and foremost allow it here, water signs. So some of you right now, you need to own it. Okay? Don't give away your power, own your shit. Okay? Don't do the blame game or play the victim. Alright? So now I'm going to read to you endings. Okay? Some of you is the ending of somebody's passed away in the family. Some of you is ending the situation of where for some of you right now that you're no longer holding back or suppressing your feelings. Okay? But for some of you right now, though, some of you definitely need to set some form of boundaries because somebody is definitely feeling charmed or being used. Okay, so I'm going to read to you now. Ending. This is for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Sometimes you need to let go before you can move onwards. To become mighty oak, the little acorn must let go of the tree to which it holds, in order to thrive and grow. From time to time, each of us encounters situations where letting go is necessary in order for us to grow. This can sometimes appear daunting and feel uncomfortable at first, such as when leaving a familiar dead end job or ending a dysfunctional relationship. But it's sometimes a necessity in order to really improve your life. When you select this card, it's a reminder that endings are really just the first steps to new beginnings. The next time you feel trapped in an uncomfortable situation that holds you back or diminishes the overall quality of your life, remember, sometimes it's time to let go. What's more, in certain instances, you may simply outgrow a situation like the acorn, which would wither if it continued to cling to the tree. Okay, so sometimes, like I said, you have to let go, let God. Okay, this is for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Because some of you right now, you could be holding back, okay, from a relationship. Yeah, sorry about that, water signs. But like I was saying, somebody was lying regarding um, some negativity they was holding on to. Okay, somebody didn't does need to forgive somebody or forgive themselves here, water sign, because someone's refusing to compromise, and it could even be somebody you're married to or you love. Okay, because somebody did give into some form of somebody did give into some form of temptation here. Okay, and for some of you right now, it wasn't within a committed relationship that was stable. Okay, for so some of you right now could be wanting to chase somebody, okay, that you was holding back from, somebody that you love, that you got unconditional love for, okay. But for some of you right now, though, it is speaking to you regarding somebody needing to choose between two, okay, and somebody's no longer wanting to hold back from somebody they love, but somebody saying not today, okay, because somebody definitely had a third party within a committed relationship or a marriage, okay, and someone we're going to be receiving some bad news because someone's going to be losing out an opportunity here. Okay. Hmm. And somebody's saying not today. Okay. They're setting boundaries. They're still angry here in the present moment. Okay. They're angry with somebody here that's getting over some loss. Okay. Somebody here who's going through some form of karma after an ending here. Okay. Because somebody here could be cursing or hexing. That's why I'm saying with the words that you're using, you got to be careful. Because death and life does lie in the power of the tongue here. Okay. Because some people realize that they made a mistake and they wish they could right the wrongs now, but too little, too late. Because somebody definitely needs to set some form of boundaries. Because somebody could be an empath and they're dealing with a narcissist, and that's the worst thing a narcissist would like to come across is an empath because they know exactly what they're thinking, feeling, or about to do. Okay, so for some of you water signs here, somebody definitely realized they made a mistake for holding back how they really feel. Okay, but some of you are going to get some form of clarity, okay? But right now, for some of you, you're not in the mood to talk, to see nobody right now, okay? Until you do heal. So let's see what other message here for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. What other message for water signs do they need to know? Lesson. Some of you right now, love at many teaches us many lessons. That's what love does. Okay? Because you will some of your love that you've lost. Remember, they're still there with you in spirit here, water signs, and you got at the bottom talk. Okay, talking keeps your relationship alive. Okay, and that's even with those who have passed away as well. So I'm going to read to you that now. This is for water sign, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Because some of you right now, you need to talk. Okay, because talking keeps your relationship alive. Somebody here that still needs to heal and forgive. Okay, and somebody needs to forgive themselves first and foremost. Okay, so let me there read to you talk. Talking keeps your relationship alive. Talking to a partner involves more than just an exchange of information. It's a form of interaction. The word relationship expresses both the meaning of their connectedness and of the way in which people regard and have towards each other. Talking in positive ways to a partner fulfills both of these definitions, being both a way of connecting and a means of ensuring that a couple have good regards for each other. When you select this card, the angelic realm is reminding you of the facts that the art of talking with a partner will help to keep your relationship alive. When you and your partner talk freely together, you do more than share facts and ideas. You connect and demonstrate regard for each other's too. So talking is important, especially in a relationship, because if you don't talk, how's the other person supposed to know what's going on or what's bothering you? Now the lessons. Love teaches us many lessons. Okay, our relationship teaches us a lot about ourselves and about human behavior in general. We learn that the world is a mixed place full of people at various levels of emotional and spiritual development, which level of maturity cannot always be assessed at face value, but which takes time to recognize. We learn that often it's not what a person says which tells us most about their character, but how they habitually behave that indicates who they really are. Below the surface exterior, we learn the difference between attachment and love, recognizing that attachment is clingy and childlike, where true love is flexible and sensible. When you select this card, it is an indication from the angelic realm that you will benefit by recognizing the lessons you've learned in your love life. Take time to consider what comes to mind and then think about how you could be or how you could best apply these discoveries in your life now. So, some of you right now, you need to take the good and leave the bad. And some of you need to talk and communicate, okay, and keep that line open, okay, in communication. Because for some of you right now, somebody's saying not today, they're not speaking, they're still angry, okay, but some of you need to keep that communication level open. And some of you, this is going on in your family, okay? Somebody here could be avoiding responsibility or parenthood, okay? Or a parent could be avoiding responsibility of their child, okay? Vice versa. But for some of you right now, somebody doesn't want to run anymore, but somebody definitely is fearing intimacy, okay? And somebody could be letting go because it's causing a lot of turmoil, okay? What other message? Using the energy. Okay, you got past love. Okay, so this could be a past love here. Okay, that you need to set boundaries with. And for some of you in the present moment, you got beauty queen. Okay, and what other message here for water signs? Blonde female. So some of you could have been dealing with a past love from the past. It was a blonde female, was a beauty queen. Okay, somebody was caught in this person here. All right, and for some of you right now, yeah, there was definitely a mature man that was having a lot of passion here. Water signs, okay, with a beauty queen, because for some of you, it was a true gem. All right, the person was a true gem, and it was a new love for some of you. Okay, if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, because some of you, somebody was in an open relationship, and it was with a young female that was dating. Okay, if this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.